A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora. A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little. And our dearly departed Milton de Peyrac-Peyran shall posthumously receive the Order of Adamata. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt. And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day. As you wish, your grace. As your grace wished. The deceased will be buried with the highest honors. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should. At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. Be cautious. Guard her grace closely. Blast it all. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to wine-making. Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics. Do not tarry. Time is not our friend. Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean. Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy? Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then. Enough. We shall speak of it no more. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens. Excuses. Ha! Your grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster. Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready. Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony? Geralt, good you're here. Ready to attack Duntine? Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the Beast of Beauclair. Step forth. Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duchess's sister lies dead. Go on, man. Spit it out. Good luck. I hope you get the bastard. Greetings, Witcher. Greetings, Witcher. Remember, you are in Beauclair, an orderly city. Have you found de Peyrac-Peyran? He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force. Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. Her grace would like a moment alone. Begone. And what would that be? Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word. Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her. I should double the patrols, just in case. Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine. Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly. How? I apply a balm of arnica. I hardly feel it anymore. I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. I did not think you'd show again. Need I remind you? The Duchessa's sister lies dead due to your negligence. Yet still you have the gall to come. I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did. I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast? I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Silvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me. And I appreciate your attentiveness. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess? I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after. I will show you your place, scum, or my name is not Damien de la Tour. I will start at the beginning. If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll. If that's how you wish to treat it. I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day. Impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all? In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. Inconceivable! How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. It was a difficult case to decide. True, you killed the beast of Beauclair, but you failed to prevent the death of Silvia Anna, our Duchessa's sister. It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it. I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. Make haste. Time is of the essence. Make haste. We await only you. Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out. Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do? Must you always? Now, my duty lies with the city. My men stand ready. Say the word and we will make for Fort Astra. It is time to catch these wine thieves. Not to worry. I will see to him. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant. Once again, who sent you? Onward, Witcher! Perhaps we should stop the diversion, after all. Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart. Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feast-goers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. Remember, we must find and rescue her grace's sister. Not a hair on her head is to be harmed. Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Roderick's men are not to be underestimated. They are few, but none will surrender without a fight. So eager are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside. So it seems. So? Ready for the assault? Stay back, your grace! We shall see to this! Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook. That was the plan, but the city was attacked. Surely you don't imagine I could stand and watch it all from some ivory tower. The city was overrun, and I had no intention of hiding beneath my bed and waiting things out. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? The port warehouse where the wine was delivered? We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta. The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues. Then what can we do? Do you have a plan? There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent. This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. This shall be your final fight! This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before? To a lone witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish. True, you are not the most endearing of men. Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide? Unbind him and leave us. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire. Then you'll come with me. Her Grace awaits. Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. Wait. We, Your Grace. We all await. You are holding things up. May we depart for Castel Ravello? We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm. We must call off the game, at once. We must get to the keep quickly. Here, this way. We shall wait here, Master Fabricio. We will set out now, position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there. We would not have made it far without your grace. Welcome to the capital of Toussaint. We've searched for Milton this whole time, and we've nothing to show for it. When last I saw Siana, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom. Where to, Witcher? We've a mission to complete. White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests. Who sent you? Why do you wait? Save them! Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you. Witcher, come back! You're to protect Her Highness! Witcher, I was certain you'd departed. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses. Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down. Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready? Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything. Yet all are still brainless beasts. Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best, 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that. You are certain of this? You are in Toussaint, where the rule of law holds. We do not allow lynchings here, and every case is analyzed in minutest detail. You are right, Geralt. There will be a time to grieve later. My duty to the ducal seat, that comes first now. You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking? You crossed the wrong man. You have not seen my guardsmen in action. You killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit. You know the Duchess's decision. Siana awaits her trial. In custody. You know this how? You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through. Your Grace, I have doubled the guard. The palace is secure. Your Grace, Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about. Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived. Your Grace. Witcher, Your Grace, this might not be the best idea. Your life was never threatened. The court considered various punishments. The death sentence was not among them. Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go. You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to Her Grace.